Hi everybody, welcome to my channel again. I am Nikki with Live, Laugh, Love Tarot. Thank you for my returning subscribers and new subscribers. You're making my life better every day. I am channeling your energy. Let's see what I already blessed this place. I asked all negative energy to go away because I feel like I'm being psychically attacked. So yeah, guess what? If that's you, you're about to have a bad time. So I'm just like my collective. If you're getting all kinds of emotional all of a sudden, you don't know what the hell is happening, that's recognize that may not be your energy. So when you see that, you better bless yourself. Let's do some little Palo Santo. Exactly. So again, bless your space, bless yourself. The next 5 days are going to be tumultuous, I heard, so just be on the lookout for that. So we're just making sure that all evil eye negative energies go away because I don't have time for that shit. Send that crap back. All right, so let's see what the moon deck has to say. The moon oracle deck, let's pull a couple. They have to hit the table, I heard. Hit the table. What does the moon oracle spirit have to give us? Thank you. Bring love into the situation. A new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so maybe you felt a little lackluster lately, like you're a little bitter, negative. Again, follow back into love. That's what I'm hearing. Bring love back into it. Find out love of yourself. Forgive. It's hard. I know, tough to give, but we have to. Remember, these people, a lot of them don't know what the hell they're doing. So you just got to remember back to showing love and compassion. Showing love and compassion, and it's time to give rather than take. Okay. Again, give yourself love. Don't let people take stuff from you either. I take that's the new moon in Virgo. Again, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo or Aquarius. Earth signs, air signs. So it's time to give to yourself. Don't let people take, but rather than take, maybe you haven't been given too much. Give more love. Whoever I'm talking to. Anything else? One more. All right, what's the current energy that's surrounding my collective right now? What's the energy right now? Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. Well, thank God, because could use some of that. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Yes, we're in Taurus season, so happy birthday to my Taurians. I have my Venus in Taurus, so I like that. Right, so maybe you've been feeling right now, because it says nothing will come of the situation, and this is a world of course moon. Oh, void. No, world. God, void. Void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So maybe something that's been brewing that you think might be popping off is not going to pop off after all. But again, prosperity lies ahead, so we're going to focus on that. So let's pull. I've already pre-shuffled, but I will shuffle a tiny bit. Prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. So we are in Taurus season. Taurus is grounding yourself, trying to figure out maybe what lies ahead for you. It's time to give yourself some love. Maybe it's time to take a little break. So what is the prosperity that lies ahead for my collective? Yes, the King of Cups. You're learning to love yourself. You're showing up in the watery energy. Maybe you're a Cancer. Maybe you're a Pisces. Maybe you're a Scorpio. But again, there's going to be something that you love doing that's going to be coming up ahead. And with that, when you stick to what you love, then prosperity will follow. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, beautiful. You're the star. You are finding this out. This is your energy. And when you got this energy, there's very, very little that can be done against you. So that's good news. So you're definitely in your feelings. You're definitely starting to see what you care about, what you don't care about. Oh, it's the first time I've ever seen that little fish there. Right, so maybe you're good with animals. Maybe you are starting to feel a little bit differently lately about people and situations. What else? What else? What is my collective having to bring love into about? Yes, definitely. You've done some deep soul searching. This is perfect because you have done this. You've done the work. You've gone in. You've looked at yourself. Maybe you're Virgo, because again, we've got the Virgo and the Taurus. You're an earth sign. We've got a lot of earth out here. So again, earth signs, maybe you've decided to take a deep dive into your soul, into who you are. Maybe you're turning into the star energy, but it's absolutely here. Whatever it is, it's coming and it's so close. You can taste it. All right, what else? I like this. This is good, earth sign. I see earth. I see air. Aquarius is another air. That's the stars, Aquarius. We're definitely heavy on the earth and the air signs, and the one cup, which is the King of Cups. So we got water too. So let's see. I don't see any fire yet, but what else? Maybe the fire signs have taken a break. Haven't we had enough? All right, I understand. Okay, just as I said, the 2 wands, fire. So you're waiting for your divine partner. You've left one stave over here. we got a hold of this is it right here. You have everything you need, and you may have just dropped somebody off at the pool. Said, bye, I don't need this wand. You see you later. Maybe you just let somebody go. But right now, 2 of Wands, you're looking at your options. You're looking at who you are. You're trying to do more to help yourself right now. That's good. It's good news. Fire signs are pretty creative, so you won't have to worry. And it came right out after the Hermit. So you see how these 2 are sitting and contemplating. So that's what you've been doing. You've been sitting and looking deep dive. You're doing the work. Whoever I'm reading for has done it. You're ready to come out and shine, and your prosperity is about to do so. Give you what you want. What else? Yay, 6 of Wands, perfect. Victorious, you are. Victorious. My name is Nikki. My name is Nicole, and victory is the name. It's in the name. That's what Nicole means in French, is victorious. So whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to take that wand and create 6 more, and you're going to put yourself in the 7 of Wands. So 6 plus 1, but 6 plus 2 is 8, which is a divine number, and you're going to be hard at work, and it's going to come in quickly. Yay, what else? That's what we need coming in. The spotlights, I'm drawn to the spotlight on her here in this card. In this card, there's 4 spotlights on her. And her wand's on fire with the victory wreath on it. So you're facing your victory, and it's so close. You can step into it very nicely. Maybe you're on stage. Maybe you're somebody that has a platform where people hear you and see you. Maybe you are a singer. Maybe you're in a band. Maybe you're a comedian. Something. But you're ready to show yourself, whoever you are, because you are the star. The 6 of Wands and the star. Damn, that's pretty good energy right there. Look at that. There's so much light coming at you, collective. That's fantastic. This is great. This is finally good reading. I don't see any thievery yet, but because it just started. Let's see what's going on. I don't see anybody trying to do anything to you here, so we'll see. Because that's what's been the reading for the last week. There's fuckers out there trying to take stuff. Yeah, well, she shouldn't have said that. Somebody's in their mind about your happiness, okay? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. That's you. Look at this. Look at her arm. All the arms are up in the air. You're receiving. Thank you, Spirit. You're receiving all your happiness and joy. 7:17 on the clock, as I saw that and said that. So yes, but there's a one, just as I said, I haven't seen any sneaky snakes. Well, guess what? Somebody's up in their head about your, look, here's another hands up. See this? And that's how I know it's about you. You're over here. This is, what is going on? Somebody's talking some shit. There's a repeat of birds. Crows are smart, and if you know this, you know that crows carry good memory, and they are actually very smart. So this ascension that you're in is causing the birds that are flying above to come in and cause someone some grief. 5 of Swords ain't fun. Somebody is upset, so we're going to find out who that is. Who's in the 5 of Swords? Why is your victory causing somebody to be upset? Maybe it's reflecting on them some way, and they don't like that. Usually that's when people are all mad. Oh no, look at that. Yeah, this person that's ascending is kind of, I don't know if you can see that red down here. I've never seen this before, and I've seen this card millions of times. There's like a bloody trail. You had to go through some horse shit to get your ascension, and you did the hard work, which is painful. Looks like you've lost some of your bodily fluids down there. I've never noticed that before. I don't know if that's on my card bites. I don't think so. I take really good care of my cards. So that is new. That is new on there. I'm going to have to look at other people's readers and see their 5 of Swords has that, but I'm positive that on the 3 of Pentacles somehow shuffled out of the deck in reverse. Right. Thank you, Spirit. So we got Earth and we've got air. So, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus. Air is water. Air is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Something went awry when it comes to a project or a collective group, and it went south. 3 Pentacles in reverse. There's no growth here. There's no communication. It's all being in the ethereal, which means something, some project, some group, some job, some kind of collective working partnership is no longer happening because it's in reverse, and it has to do with money and business. So some business partnership went south, and because you didn't seem to be bothered by that, and you're ascending anyway, the birds are flocking. Maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in this situation. 7, 8, maybe, depending if you add 9, 5 to 9 people that have been affected by this in some way. Please let me know if this resonates. I'd love to know if I'm just talking it out of my ass, or is this really happening for you guys? But it seems to be You have transformed. You are happy. You are in your star energy. You are victorious. You've got all the embodiment. I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress doesn't throw out here. That's what the energy that I'm getting. You've got all, yep, Judgment's here. You've called judgment on somebody, and they are in pain over it. See how dark and watery these cards are, even though it's air for the swords. You, again, all the arms are up in the air. All the arms. This is what we're seeing on everybody here. See? This is what we're seeing. You are happy. You're happy. And you've called judgment. And this mother effer down here. There you are. This is mad. Who would be upset that you're the star? We keep asking that. Who's upset that you are a star energy? I think you know who it is, but you know what? Yeah. Whoever it is causing 5 of Wands. They are mad. We got 5 of Swords now. 5 of Wands. This is not good. This is not getting out. 2, 3, 4, 5. This person cannot get out of this energy. We got 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we don't have 3, but yeah, we do 3 Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. This ain't good. In reverse, 3 of Pentacles. So whoever this is seeing your prosperity, and they don't like it because they thought you were going to be done. I'm heard one more out of this, please. Thank you. Yep. I was waiting. Can't have a reading without this fucker. Yeah, and there's the caw. Here's take it. They want to come in and take your shit, but you're done. You've fucking been, you can't steal that energy. You have to earn this energy. And because they tried to steal it, now you're calling judgment because you know that they're doing it and you're going to have victory about it. Thank you. Because you got your 10 of Pentacles on the way. Thank you, Spirit. And they're upset. Here's the 5 of Cups, so now we have all of them on the deck. Here we go. 5 Swords, Wands. Yeah. They're trying pissy hard to take this from you, but it ain't gonna work. Yeah, let's get some clarification before we pull the Kipperish. I want to yes, thank you. The Macabre deck. I love the Macabre deck because this is the shadow side of this. So we're gonna pull out some more information about what is the current energy of these people that are trying to take from my collective, or what's the energy of these other idiots that are trying to come in? What are the energies they're currently at the moment? I want to clarify this energy that I'm seeing. 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, all this. 6 of Swords here. You're moving on to calmer water because there's some kind of offer that's coming to you. And there's a King of Wands in reverse that it's upset about the 3 of Wands in reverse, which is your ships coming in. And you're sitting here. You're doing okay. And they're spying because they're in the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse, and they're trying to spy on you to see somebody's watching you heavily spying on you to see what your Wheel of Fortune is. In the meantime, while they're doing that, their Wheel of Fortune's heading south because you're in the 3 of Cups energy, and it's going to come in fast, and they don't likey. Yep. Yeah. Oh, there's a Chariot again. Yep. So no, you've got movement. You've got movement coming in. It's only a matter of time, and they're going to see it. So let's see. Who is this negative energy that's coming after my collective? What energy are they in now? And what is the current vibe? I'm going to take that. I heard those 2. Yeah. Current vibe from them. It's the Ace of Crystals. That's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse because you've got some new beginning in money and they want to be a part of it. They're in the Divine in reverse. This is like the Hierophant reverse that's in this deck. This is not good. They're trying to pretend that there's somebody better with this new endeavor, and they're not making it. Whoever this is has a new venture, or they tried to sell a bill of goods of a new financial venture that you were going to be this wonderful person maybe, and then ended up going south quickly because all they wanted was the 10 of Pentacles that you bring. Again, confirmation. It's all about the money. Whatever this is the Pentacles are all over the deck. But you are the divine person, and you are calling judgment because your ancestors have your back. So what's the blockages for my collective out of this deck? What is the energy they got to be worried about that's coming at them next from this shitty ass musky muskrat demons? What are they going to be coming at my collective now? What are you going to be on the lookout for to keep yourself safe? What's my collective? Yeah, be on the lookout for 10 of Cups in reverse. They want to bring you sadness. They want to keep you down. They want to make sure that you're not happy. And at the bottom of that deck is the 4 of Cups. This is what they want for you. They want you to shut the fuck up. They want you to shut up and want you to focus on your cups not being full. This is in the upright, which means they wanted me to show you is that they're trying to choke out. They're trying to choke themselves down, maybe trying to swallow some of the decisions that they made about you. And now it's coming back because they're haunted by Haunting of Cups in reverse. That's the King of Cups in reverse. And you're the King of Cups in upright. So there you go. All right. So they're mad because you have the 10 of Cups, but they wanted to take that from you. There was a snake. Look at the snake. In the upright, there's a snake going around the heart. So they pretended to care about you when they didn't. All the meantime, they were trying to make you unhappy while stealing your 10 of Pentacles. Money, man. People just got to understand, if you work collectively together, you'll have all the money you need, have all the fun and time. But no, people get fucking greedy. Motherfucking greedy people. I'm tired. Yeah, I curse, by the way. Just tired of this energy. I'm tired of reading this energy. So what is it that my collective is needing to know about the situation here? Let's get some identifiers so they can figure out who this is. It could be more than one. I'm hearing a lot of more than one. 5 to 8. Could be a group at work. Could be a family. Could be a friendship. Could be all the above. You could have it from all sides, like I do. From all sides. Because they're jealous. Yeah. Here it is again. Unexpected money. Ace of Cups. Or Ace of Pentacles, excuse me. Unexpected money. Well, the love of money, I heard. That's what they do things for. The love of money. And you are abundant, and maybe you didn't know that about yourself, and someone saw that about you and thought they can harness it and steal it without you knowing. Good luck. Got to be more careful how you treat people. Okay, what else? There's 2. Anything else? There's another one. Oh, you're single, sexy, and successful. And it fell on the Knight of Wands, so maybe in reverse. So whoever this is seeing you as single, sexy, and successful, and they can't come at you how they usually do because they're in the Knight of Wands. Maybe you fell for that shit before where they would just come in and steal from you, and you'd be like, oh, nice to see you. Yeah, they're expecting something from you. And there's, again, an entity attachment. I got this yesterday. An entity attachment that's expecting you to give them unexpected money. They're expecting unexpected money. Maybe there's an attachment. So a lot of times people don't understand that they have an attachment to them. Here you are just being yourself, right? You're single, you're sexy, you're successful, and somebody else sees you expecting to get money and expecting maybe to find love, and they're here waiting on you because this entity attachment is connected to them. And you know who this is. When people have soulless bodies, or they're soulless, or don't live their life in the light, meaning they don't believe in God, and I hate to say that, but when people don't believe in God, you're right for this. Because if you don't believe in God, then would you believe that a dark energy is going to attach to you? No? Well, you're going to make excuses for this thing, and you're going to say, well, I had a bad day because, this or that. No, it's this fucker. And once you get rid of this and do the work, you won't have those days anymore. You will have God on your side. That's the problem. God's showing himself right now. And people don't want to believe that that's real. But you're showing them that it is real. Because you keep coming out ahead, is what I hear. They cannot stop you. Next. You can't stop, won't stop. There you go. Yep, they're manipulating. These people are manipulating everybody else to get into this energy, and they get mad because you don't have to do this in order to be in this energy. Yeah, it could be up to 3 people, I heard, because 48, and you reduce that to 3. It could be up to 3 people that are manipulating because they have this entity that's attached to gluttonous, I'm hearing. A gluttonous entity attached to whoever's around you because they want more. They have enough, but they want more. So whoever this is has enough already, and they just want more. They want more, and they want what they can't buy. Thank you, Spirit. What can't they buy, Spirit? What can't they buy? They want to throw their money around, but what can't they buy? They try to manipulate you. Yeah, they can't buy you because their voodoo magic is on you. They're pissed because they want your essence, is what I heard. Yeah, love spell in reverse. Somebody's throwing a manipulative love spell and voodoo magic at you because there's an entity attachment to them that's telling them that's cool. You should do it because why should she be this? Whoever it is, I'm surprised the jealousy and envy isn't popping out yet. But let's get another pass because I'm getting that vibe. Somebody's doing voodoo, a love spell. They love you so much that they can't stand that you're single and sexy and they can't hand that. But they're really motivated by the money, really. You're just pretty to look at while you're making the money. Yeah, the veil is lifting now. There you go. You see right through this shit. You see right through it. You're not buying it, and you're definitely not going to partake in this crap. And neither are your spirit guides going to allow this to happen. So they can keep trying. Maybe you're finding yourself having some bad luck. Maybe you're finding, again, that do your cleansing, do your spiritual stuff. Because I'm definitely calling judgment on that voodoo shit. Turn that back to sender. Some people don't know what they're doing. And they think they know what they're doing. And they find themselves in a bad place. Because, maybe they're calling on some dark magic. And the people that practice this crap knows that you're protected. I'm like, I ain't doing that. Think twice before you attack the earth angels and God's divine chosen ones, because you're going to have a bad day if you do. Let's see, what else? Who else is this? Yeah, this person's in opposition to you. Whoever they are, they're pissed. They've been through the ringer for putting this shit. Thank you, Spirit. Whoever's doing this crap, this entity attachments and manipulation, they're starting to see the physical repercussions of it. Thank you. This person's been through the ringer. They've had to go to the hospital. Maybe they got a fell, or they broke their arm or something. But whatever their shit's doing, they picked the wrong entity, and they don't have any concept that what they're doing, thank you, has been called judgment on. And so whoever this voodoo person is, it sounds like they're trying, it's like a kitchen witch or somebody who does it, like looked it up how to do a voodoo doll on the internet. Well, they're finding out now that when you do that crap, yay, hello, you're going to continue that. The demons have to feed. And if they're sending you to a protected one, you may get a little bit of an ouchie or a stomach ache or a pink eye or whatever. But this person has to go to the hospital because the demon's like, listen, we can't attach to that person. That person is protected by God. So I guess you'll do. And they go back to the person. And if you're fucking around, you're going to find out. The demons don't give a shit where they get their energy from. And if you summon them, that means that you have to pay up the piper. Yeah, there's somebody that's been trying to take your house or trying to get some kind of, or maybe your house is protected and you've been hanging out there. That's what I'm hearing, because they're expecting you to feel in some way of this betrayal that you didn't fall into, is what I'm hearing. And you've been kind of sitting tight in your house, just protecting yourself, and you've got a nice home, and they don't like that, because how can you have all these things when you just continually be attacked? They don't understand why their magic isn't working in that way, but it's now starting to hit them, and they're realizing that the more research that they do, or somebody's told them, listen, you can't do that, and you're going to have a hard time, and now you're going to need more help to get out of it, because you're drawing these demons onto you, and they can't be reasoned with. Demons don't like to get reasoned with. Hold on, I have another deck I'm being called to, but let me finish. I'm hearing you will find out who that is, but the demons are, because I have a deck that will tell us who's following you around, but who was following them around. So let's see anything more from the Kipperish deck. I love this deck. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Again, on the Knight of Wands. Whoever this is concerned now. Yes, they're concerned, and I was told keep going. They're concerned about the Chariot. They're moving fast, or you're moving fast out of this, and they're in the Two of Cups in reverse, and they're in the Fool in reverse. They don't have the Strength in reverse, but the Knight of Swords are coming back to offer you an Ace of Pentacles, because they want you to plant seeds with them, because you're the Emperor, and you're like, nope, negative, no second chances, nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, on the bottom of this, I'm sorry, I shuffled, but yeah, you're in bliss. You're like, I'm this person, and I don't care. You're the Aries, you're the Emperor or the Empress. Gender don't matter. Bliss, because you're in bliss, and you have the gift. But they're in the rich girl that wants to take from you. They're already, like I said before. Thank you, Spirit. They're already got money. Whoever's doing this to you is already successful. They're already successful because they are not this person, though. One thing you can't buy is the star. You can't buy the star. Stars are appointed by God and the divine. And there are a few, 144,000 of us. Very rare. But this rich girl is pissed because everything that they can do, they cannot present themselves as the star. So whoever this person was brought you in or friended you or tried to date you because your star makes them look even better. And that's one thing they can't buy. You can't buy love. You can't buy happiness. And you certainly can't buy psychic divine gifts from the spirit world. You can hire all the people you want, but you can't be that person no matter how hard you try. Yeah, and now they're having health concerns, didn't I tell you? Whoever did this shit to you, yep, whoever's in opposition to you, this is what you're going to get, scary health concerns. So if you're seeing people starting to get sick all of a sudden around you, usually the people that want you down are the ones that are closest to you. You'll know exactly. They'll start feeling bad. They'll start having headaches, heart palpitations, hospitalizations, broken arms, broken legs, whatever the fuck they're doing, they're going to get it hard. Hard, hard, hard. Yeah. And you've got support. Don't worry. Your angelic angels are around you. So that's it for that. Should we do what lies beneath? Yeah, let's do that first. Let's see what lies beneath of this message. This is the what lies beneath deck. Okay. Oh, yeah. You've got sexual protection around you as well. Maybe whoever this person that's in the Two of Cups in reverse is going to come at you next with some kind of weird voodoo love spell again. So, yeah, you're got to protect your sexual sacral chakra. They want that from you. They want to take... Thank you, Spirit. What I'm being told, they're confusing the star energy, the quality, that sexy... they're focused on the sexual aspect of the star, but you're not that. They tried to pretend this is, if they could just get to your sacral chakra, that intimacy, that's the connection to the star. That's how they can do it. But maybe that's how they've been doing it, trying to get you to sleep with them so they can siphon through your sacral chakra to get the star energy. If you can't be around them, if you're not going to love them or be with them, then they'll just take second best, which is your sexual energy next. Don't give anybody your sexual, yeah, because it was a love spell in reverse. So whoever this is trying to siphon you through your sacral chakra. Don't allow that. No, you don't sleep with, remember, when you sleep with people, they take a little bit of you every time you do that. And if it's not an equal exchange of love, one might be there and the other one isn't, then they're able to siphon without feeling. That's one of the most strongest connections we have, is our sexual energy with someone else. And people use that and abuse that. And that's how they do with children, unfortunately. When they abuse children, they go through the back door, if you know what I mean. And that's terrible and it's awful. But that's how entity attachments come through. So whoever you're dealing with, maybe they were abused as a child. And I hope that's not the case for anyone. But that's how demons have an entity attachment. That's how they start. They go through sexual exploitation of children, and that's awful. And I hope that shit goes to hell. And I call judgment on anyone that's harming children or animals. Yeah, check yourself. So somebody wants you to check yourself because you are this star person, and they don't think that whoever this was didn't believe that you are who you said you were. And now they're like, check yourself, and someone else is around them going, you better check yourself because you are an idiot. And people are seeing it now. So whoever this was wants you to knock your block off. They want to take from you, obviously. They want to take with your essence. Can't take my essence. You can't take anything that's not, God doesn't want that to be for you. They want it to be for the collective. Whoever this person is needs to really, really do some soul searching, I'm hearing. They are a lost soul. And right now, the entities, there's maybe more than one entity attached to this person. And you're going to know because they change who the hell they are. Yeah, emotional intelligence. You have the emotional intelligence to see through this, but this other person does not. And because you can see through it, that's what they don't like, because they lack that. They have a temper. Thank you, Spirit. And this person lashes out quickly and doesn't think when they act. They don't think. Yes, because, again, they can't do what you do. They can't buy the star quality. Again, they cannot buy what you possess. They have money. Whoever this is can buy people, buy everybody else, but they couldn't buy you. That you saw right through this horse shit. And they didn't like that you smacked the mask right off their face. And they don't care for that. Yeah, because you're right. You already know the tea, and you know that they're a hating, envious, gluttonous bitch. You know it. You know it. Or bastard. Take your gender. Don't matter. Could be more than one going on here. They wanted the rich girl status with the star quality that you can't buy. And they're mad because that's what you possess naturally. You possess it naturally, and they can't take that from you. And then no matter what they send your way, you're ending up coming out ahead, and they cannot stand that. So now they're concerned. Now they're concerned because you have what it takes, and people believe you. Because people that know you know you're not stuck. They know you're the Queen of Pentacles, and you're caused a tower from somebody from the past. There it is. Sorry. Caused a tower from somebody from the past, and now they're in their feelings about it, and they can't stand it. Got to be careful how you do things. Can't stand these people. I just want to get put on a remote island away from these assholes. What else? Where's my soul tribe? What are they dealing with? One more. Thank you. Yep, they got caught. Booyah. Let's do that. Whoever it was, they got caught. Uh-oh. Their hating, envious ways is oozing, and they can't stop because all of it, basically, they just wanted to steal your star quality, finding evidence, getting caught, cheating. Maybe somebody was cheating on you. Unfortunately, that ain't good. All right, so let's again find out who the demons are. Let's see what attachments. This deck, I want to make sure I have the right, this deck right here. I like this deck. This tells me a little bit about the dark energies that are around. Where's my deck? Oh, here it is. Yeah. The Oracle deck, the Magic Oracle deck. So we're going to see, this one's good. What are some of the attachments that are around, or what are the energies that are, it has dark and light. So I'm going to know by what falls who's who in the zoo. What are the energies that my collective is dealing with? What are the current Magic Oracle decks want to say for my energy collective? Or my collective's energy, I should say. I don't like that. Okay, let me start. There we go. Yep. Oh, 3 came right on out there. You're dealing with conflict for sure. Don't we know it? Basically, didn't we say? And they're concerned about this. Yes, whoever's bringing conflict to you is the person that has the entity attachment to them. Yes, You have conflict constantly. That's what you've been battling possibly your whole life, because you've got the sacred garden and the medicine. Right. So the conflict is around you because you are someone that is attached to nature. You're somebody that is, look at this beautiful soul right here on this card. Look at you. You're a cornucopia of abundance, basically. You're the cornucopia. You've got a sacred garden. You've got a cornucopia. Is that fish in there? Nope. It's just her. Look at you. You're gorgeous. This is why there's such conflict around you, because you're an earth angel. You're an earth angel, and you've got a cornucopia of sacred knowledge, sacred heart. You're the embodiment of the earth, of what is important and beautiful about this existence in this world. So that's you, collective. And then you're also bringing medicine. You're also healing. Not only are you bringing the cornucopia, but you're healing, and what you have will help heal people. Your medicine, of what you provide, is healing, and there's conflict about that because the demons don't want it. They don't want that about that for you. And what you don't see coming, or what's around you, your transformation. You've also transformed into something even better. Even before your transformation, you were these embodied these things. But now that you've actually grown and done the work, you're unstoppable. I'm looking at the masks on this. Thank you, transformation. Look at the masks. You're over here ripping masks off people's faces. You're ripping the mask off of people. You're transforming, and they don't like it, that they don't want to. They don't want to grow, but you're here to nudge them nicely. And when they don't get nudged nicely, then you rip that shit off their face, and they don't like it because you expose them. That's the problem. Yes. And in the meantime, though, what this is so funny about you guys, and I'm included in this, is that no matter what you do and what you say, they still desire you, because there's nothing to hate about you, collective. You do it with such grace and ease that it bothers people. You do it with such grace because you're psychic, you're intuitive, you know everything already before they do it, because you're this. And look at the star. Look how beautiful she is. You come about it innocently. You come about it with genuineness. People can't be genuine because they run around with their fucking masks on their face, and they don't like it when you snap that mask right off, and they hate that. They hate it. So that's pretty much why you're going through what you're going through. And if you're struggling right now, the next 5 days are going to be really, really interesting, because the energy is really changing, and you're going to see it. So what should we do? Let's end on a good note. Oh, look at this. This is stuck in the back. I was told to grab that. Yes. Remember when I said what's around you and what you needed to worry about? It's a web of drama. This is a demon of drama and conflict. You have a demon of entity attachment around you, or around your people that are around you, that have conflict and drama. That's all they live on. The masks that they wear are about conflict and drama, because if you're worried about all this shit over here, you're not going to look here. You're not going to look in my eyes and see that I'm lying. So yes, whoever's around you, if you got a lot of drama, when you start letting people go out of your life and because you're just done, you're going to see your world change immediately when it comes to the drama. And that's peaceful. And that's what you want. You want peace and harmony. 33-3 on the chart. Yep. Here I'm talking to a master number 33. You just want peace. You're done with this stupid hater, web of drama, conflict people. You're done. You're the goddamn empress. And that's also the star. Yep. And you've got a new idea that you're starting, and you're happy as fuck doing it. And people don't like it because you're single and available and abundant. Thank you. Here's the 3 that I need. 4. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't I say this very, 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 very beginning? I did. Victory. Victory. You are victorious. Nicole, I love you. Nikki, you're great. That's you guys. If you have Nick, Nicholas, Nicole, Nick, anything in that name and names, I'm seeing as victorious. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered, and that goes right back in the beginning that we said. Back on our oracle deck. I mean, my table's a mess, but abundance is near, prosperity lies ahead. Exactly. Have faith. If prosperity and abundance is what you've been praying for, it's coming. Next, prioritize Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Right. You've got a plan, you've got a dream, and you're motivated and you're organized, especially my fire signs. You are motivated, earth signs too. You're gonna create this no matter what. You're gonna prioritize your victory. You're gonna do it because you have a healthy lifestyle. Maybe you stopped some bad habits, and that's your guides are extremely happy for you. They will bring you all the abundance that you need. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep. This is the time for you to rest, dear ones. I'm hearing rest now because your life is about to speed up like you've never seen before, and just breathe. I know things seem maybe a little tough right now. I love this. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths. Exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Right. It came next to healthy lifestyle. Maybe there's some things you need to give up. I'm a big coffee connoisseur. I gave up some other things that weren't healthy. I do have a beer every now and then, but I have stopped all hard drinking. I've stopped a lot of other things that I was doing that wasn't healthy. Exercising more, spiritually, meditation. That's what I mean by health-wise. Protect your space. Are you being attacked by spiritual energy? Are you feeling drained? Are you having feelings that don't feel like your feelings? That would be something to be on the lookout for. Absolutely. I'm tired. So I'm going to say thank you so much for tuning in today. If you made it this far and you got it to the end, please let me know. Put a little star emoji if you read or heard the whole. I'd like to know if your people just popping in for a minute or they're listening to the whole thing, because it's important to hear all the messages. But I love and support you all. I'm sending you happy, loving blessings to you and your family. And stay safe during this crazy time. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.